That's why they say, well, the Negro only Israelites be like, well, the Hispanics never came on the ships. You're lying. Not all of them did, but you're lying. Puerto Rico is one of the biggest slave ports. They were shipping them in and out, packaging them. What they say in the rap songs when they cut it, bag it, ship it, right? That's the way it went down in Puerto Rico. They cut them, bag them, and ship them. Okay? Now give me what you got.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees.
Yo, Slim,
families
move
by
over
the
a little
house
bit.
of their fathers.
And what's the pedigrees? The pedigree is your breed, is your bloodline. You understand? That's how you know the pedigree of dogs. They be like, oh, this is a pure Argentina Dogo. You know what an Argentina Dogo is? That's a big dog that hunts pumas and mountain lions. It kills pumas. It's a dog.
And
so
it has no fear.
Bloodline, that pedigree is the bloodline. So your bloodline, according to the prophecies, is the children of Israel. You understand? So, but the South, West Africa is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of us was at. Okay? So, you had something? No, you had something, right?
It's Ezra chapter 2, verse 59. These words which they went up to Lamah, Jahasa, Sharu, Adam, and Immer, but they could not show their father's house and their seed whether they were of Israel.
Right. Read that again. Go ahead, read that again.
Ezra chapter 2, verse 59. These were they which went up to Haman, to Hassan, Sharu, Adam, and Immer, but they could not show their father's house and their seed whether they were of Israel.
Right. So that's how you tell by the prophecies. You understand? But back then we knew who our fathers were. We knew who we were. You can't tell now because who took your history? The so-called white man. That's why this is the worst captivity that we have ever been in. You know why? Because we don't know who we are. We think we're African Americans. We think we're Afro-Americans. We think we're Puerto Ricans. We think we're Mexicans. We think we're Dominicans, Haitians. What does Haitian mean? What does Dominican mean? Dominican means Sunday, Domingo. They were named after Saint Sunday. Right, an idol. Haiti means hell on high ground. West Indian means what? A West savage. Puerto Rican means port of riches. All of these are our slave names. So this captivity is worse than any other captivity because we don't know who the hell we are. We don't know whether we coming or going. Okay, and there's a reason for this. Give me what you got.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay, now who's the wicked? We're going to prove to you because our people are wicked, but who's the wicked? That's what you got to ask yourself. Who's the wicked? The wicked is the people that's taking and separating the families at the border of Mexico.
Right.
The wicked is the ones that's not giving Puerto Rico no electricity.
Right.
The wicked is the ones that's poisoning the air with chemtrails.
Right.
The wicked are the ones that's feeding your children and you GMO foods. The wicked are the ones that's poisoning the water.
Right.
That's the wicked. The wicked. The title, it fits that. Okay? So the Lord said, the wicked are estranged from the womb. What does that mean? When the little white baby comes out the womb, ain't going, wah, wah, that little devil is lying.
That's right.
That little bastard is lying. Go ahead.
They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies. The white man been lying about everything. That's all he do is lie. Go ahead.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
The poison is like the poison of a serpent. Go ahead. Where did that go?
They are like the deaf adder.
They're like the deaf adder. You know what that is? That's a snake that can't even hear. So a snake that can't hear, that's the perfect description of the white man. Think about it. All the protesting our people done did. All the marching and talking about no justice, no peace. We're the only nation of people that wants to talk to white people. No other nation sit there and talk with them.
That's right.
They tell them, no, we go to war. Whether we lose or we don't, we go to war. That's why no nation respects the blacks or Hispanics. The white man don't respect the blacks and Hispanics. They like, these niggas, we done whipped their ass for 500 years, raped, robbed, and murdered them, and they just want to talk. Oh, we got some good niggas here. We got some good old slaves here. We like these spicks. They don't fight. All they want to do is talk. Go ahead.
They are like the deaf adder that snappeth their ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers.
You see that? They will not hearken to the voice of charmers. No matter how much you try to kiss the white man's ass, no matter how much you try to be an Uncle Tom, no matter how much you try to be what they call a Jeffro, whatever.
A coon.
A coon, there you go. Right, Uncle Ben. The white man don't want to hear what you got to say. Donald Trump ain't trying to hear you niggas and spicks. He'll meet with the Chinese though, with the Koreans. He'll meet with that devil. And there's a reason why because they fulfilling prophecy. That's all prophecy. You understand? So the wicked is who? The wicked is the white man. There's nobody that plays a perfect role of wickedness on the earth. And we're gonna show you and prove to you how the so-called white man is the wicked. Give me Malachi 4:2.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And he, Malachi chapter 1 verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord.
The Lord said, I have loved you, said the Lord. Go ahead.
Ye yea say, where does have loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Okay, so now was not Esau Jacob's brother. Go ahead.
And said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau.
So now the Lord said he hated Esau. So now the Christians, what they want to tell you, oh, right, God loves everybody. Yeah, he just hated Esau. If you show him that, oh, he just hated Esau. But who Esau, his name later became? Edom. That's the father and the nation of the so-called white people. And we're telling you that they are the wicked. This whole world is ruled by white supremacy. If you go to Africa, it's ruled by white supremacy. If you go to China, it's ruled by white supremacy. If you go to Japan, it's ruled by white supremacy. Wherever you go on this earth, it's ruled by white supremacy. Go ahead.
And I hated Esau, and lay his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness.
So now the Lord said, I hated, and I let his heritage and his mountains wasted for the dragons of the wilderness. Now, when did that happen? That was during the time of the Dark Ages. That prophecy happened when they was crawling around on all fours wearing underwears that dissolved on their bodies. When the Moors taught, when the Moors civilized these damn beasts.
That's right.
We civilized these peckerwoods. These white men, they were disgusting. You ever go near a white man during when it's raining? Smell like wet dog.
Smell like dog.
Go on the F train, I dare you. Go on the F train on a wet day. Smell like a kennel. Go ahead.
Where Edom have said, we are impoverished, but we will return.
Right, so Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return. This is what they said during the time in the Caucasus Mountains, during the Dark Ages, when our people ruled Europe. But y'all don't know that we ruled Europe. Y'all think that we came over here as slaves and we've been slaves. No, you're from a royal seed. You was kings and queens, and you was priests. You're from a chosen generation.
That's
you
right.
blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
We are improvised, but we will return, and built the desolate places.
Right. So the white man said, we're going to return and build the desolate places. Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
They going to build, but the Lord said He going to throw down. Go ahead.
They shall call them the border of wickedness.
What did the Most High just call them?
The border of wickedness.
What is the white man?
The border of wickedness.
What is America?
The border of wickedness.
What is the Caucasian man?
The border of wickedness.
What is the Caucasian woman?
The border of wickedness.
What is the Caucasian children?
The border of wickedness.
The Lord said you are the border of wickedness.
That's right.
Everywhere you go, you are the border. You are the definition of wickedness. You separating the children down there in Mexico. You selling the whole world this American dream. That's a lie. You tell this whole world that if you believe in something, all you have to do is vote because, quote unquote, this is a democracy. Your democracy is a lie.
That's right.
Your American pie is a lie. So the Lord said, you are the border of wickedness. There's nobody more wicked than the white man.
That's right.
Nobody does what he does. Do you know the foods that's in America are banned in certain countries? They don't allow Monsanto's in Russia. They don't allow Monsanto's in Japan. They don't allow that. Well, I don't know about Japan. But Japan, they make everything fake. Them bastards make rice out of plastic. Them gooks are crazy. But North Korea ain't letting them in there. You ain't seeing no McDonald's in North Korea. There ain't no McDonald's over there. There ain't no Burger King, Taco Bell. You can't run for the border of wickedness over there. They don't allow that. What's the other one? In Iran don't got no McDonald's. Certain places in the Middle East, they don't allow that Monsanto's food. Because they know the white man is the devil. They not gonna let you poison their people. Go ahead.
The people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
You see that? Read that again.
The people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
The Lord said, the people who he had indignation forever. So the white man is hated by God forever.
That's right.
Whether y'all want to believe it or not. Edom is the father. Esau is the father of the Caucasian race. There's nobody more evil than them. Everybody is suffering, not only the children of Israel. Everybody is suffering. Look at what happened in Syria. Look at what happened in World War I, in the Vietnamese War. And what is America fighting over? In every war, what is it about? It's about God. It's about God. But the acronym of God is what? There you go. Guns, oil, and drugs. That's what the God of America stands for.
Government orders.
There you go. That's what America is about. Their democracy is a lie. Their war on drugs is a lie. How you had a war on drugs, right? It was a war on drugs when our people were strung out. But now it's an epidemic when these white boys are leaked out like this on them opioids.
Bring it out!
When they all strung out on dope, strung out on that manteca, they strung out on them Oxycontins, on them Percocets, on them, what's the other one? The sticks. What's the sticks? The Xanax. Stuck on that lean. Now it's an epidemic. Now, because little Jesse and little Bobby and little Carly, their mother strung out on drugs. Now it's an epidemic. Now you wanna have a war on guns and then take the guns from the people because these little white boys are shooting up everybody in the schools. Now it's an epidemic. Now it's a gun epidemic. But what happened when the Bloods and Crips was killing each other? What happened when the Latin Kings was killing each other? Where was the war on guns then? But now you got little Bob that he can't fight, so he get picked on every time he come to school Now he want to bring a fully automatic weapon with a buckshot. Talking about he gonna kill everything. Everything moving. That's just to show you. Not only is the white man the devil that the Bible speaks of, but you are the terrorists. There's nobody that terrorized more than the so-called white man. Name one nation of people that ever used a nuclear bomb. Name one nation of people that ever used a nuclear bomb and bombed women, children, and men. America's the only damn land that used a nuclear bomb. That's why he was black. That's right. All right. Muslims. But it's all right. The truth coming out. You're gonna hear the truth from idiots. You're gonna hear the truth from dummies. You got the truth coming out from the idiot in the White House. What that fool said. He said in one of the press conferences, I forgot the name of the press conference, but he said our ancestors, we took this land from terrorists or from whatever. I forgot how he was saying. Right, we destroyed the empire. So he's not lying, he's telling the truth. But y'all don't read between the lines. Because you niggas are so patriotic. You stuck on that old Hulk Hogan song. When Hulk Hogan used to come out, he used to sing, that song used to come on, I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. That's what you niggas was raised on. That's why you so patriotic. You love being a coon. You love that Hulk Hogan. You love that big old crack on steroids.
That's right.
Man, he's super racist. Super racist. All this racism been in your face, but you don't know it. Back in the ancient time when Hulk Hogan was wrestling, they had a wrestler, the only black wrestler, and his name was Junkyard Dog. With a damn big old chain around his neck. But y'all don't pay attention to this. They throw this right in your face. They throw racism right in your face. They show you that you're still a nigga and you're still a spick and you're still considered 3/5 of a man in the Constitution. But you still want to hold hands with these white folks? You want to be all in cahoots with them? You want to be in a part of the Democratic Party? You
Bring it out!
Part of the Republican Party? You niggas and spicks ain't even invited to the party. Think about it. You ain't even invited to the party. Those Democrats and those Republicans are the same damn team. But they just driving you niggas around the world and back to believe that your vote count. Since when the slave master gets to choose his slave? Think about it. Think about it. You have your trust in this system. You have your trust in this democracy. In the back of the dollar bill, it says what? In God we trust. In the back of the court system, it says in God we trust. When you go into court and they make you swear on the Bible. But what do they judge you by? What do they judge you by in the court system? A penal code. Penal code system. You understand? Penal code system. Not the Bible. They don't judge you by the Bible. Because if they judge you by the Bible, every time you see the Catholic Church get vandalized, the people should not get in trouble for that. Because the Bible tells you to break down the idols. The Bible tells you to break down the false gods.
The synagogue of Satan.
Right, to break down these synagogues. So when you see white Jesus hanging on the cross and his damn arm is cut off, or somebody chopped his feet off, you should give a hand to God. God said to break down those idols. Right. Or when they throw eggs or they spray paint the idols. That's a good thing that's being done. Go ahead, you had something? You had something. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first.
Right. So let no man deceive you. This Bible is true. This Bible is true, but you know what? You know what the problem is with black and Hispanic Christians? That you niggas don't read past John 3:16. You don't even understand what John 3:16 means. If God said he hated Esau, and that Esau and Edom is the border of wickedness, how can the hell is God gonna love the whole world? You have no understanding of John 3:16. Because if God hates in the Bible, how can John 3:16, reading from a Christian state of mind, be what it means? It don't make no sense. You understand that? So Christianity is the devil. Catholicism is the devil. Your religions and your philosophies are the devil. You know why? Because they was brought to you by the damn devil. Where was the black and Hispanic being in the Christian church and in the Catholic church before 1492? Show me a Catholic church in Puerto Rico before 1492. Show me a Christian church in America before 1492. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. Who brought those gods? Who brought those religions? Your oppressors. Your slave masters. Give me Job.
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Now who rules this earth? Anywhere you go on this earth is ruled by what? White supremacy.
That's right.
It's ruled by white supremacy. So the Lord said what?
The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
Who controls the chemtrails in the air? Who controls the GMO foods? Who controls the poison water? Who controls the church system? The school system? They teach you nothing but lies. So the Lord said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Now what nation of people runs this earth? What nation of people? Like I said, we can be wicked. Our people, the so-called blacks and Hispanics, a lot of us are wicked.
Yep.
But the wicked, that title only fits one nation of people. It don't fit us. It fit them like a custom suit. Tailor-made. Go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges. Who told you Christ was white? You just had a Muslim on a bike that said Moses was black. Moses passed for an Egyptian. The Apostle Paul passed for an Egyptian. What was the ancient Egyptians? They didn't look like the people that you see in the movie Ten Commandments with Charleston Heston. They didn't look like them. No, no, no. Right, or the Passion of Christ. No, 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 no. They didn't look like them. Okay, go ahead.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right, he covered the faces of the judges. So if the white man is not the wicked of the earth, then where and who is he? As a nation of people. Let me show you something. If white people are really truly sorry for what they've done throughout the four corners of the earth, they will give it back. They will say, listen, these houses that we got, these buildings that we got, the Chase Bank that we got, the Bank of America that we got, all this was built on the backs and the blood of slaves. You know what? We're really truly sorry for what we've done to your ancestors. Take it all back, and we're gonna go back to Europe. Right? You see that? They can't do that. So when you have a white dude say, or a white woman say, well, I got a black friend. I grew up with black people. I like black guys. I like rap music. You don't know that's the most racist thing a white man can say? Right. So what?
My neighbor's black.
Right, my neighbor. I lived in the projects. I was on welfare before. Right. So these are the things you gotta ask yourself. Are they truly sorry? Go ahead. There's more. No, you got it. Give me what you got.
In Psalms 55 and 12. For it was not an enemy that reproached. 55 and 20. He that put forth his hands against such as be broken at peace.
Right. So he that put his hands at looking for peace, go ahead.
He has broken his covenant.
He has broken his covenant. How many peace treaties did the North American Indian have with the white people?
Over 400.
Over 400.
463.
Not one peace treaty was kept.
Not one.
Not one. And they did this. Let's do the math. 1492, 2018. Somebody give me the math. Somebody pull out a calculator, your phone. Do the math. See how many years that is. 1492 to 2018. How many years is that?
610.
610? One verse 30.
425.
You said, who pulled out the calculator? He said 610.
2018, take away 1492.
Right. We gotta do this math real quick. 526. 526 years, right? So for 526 years, you've been lied to, you've been raped, robbed, and murdered. You're still at the bottom. You're still in the ghettos and the slums, stepping over piss rats and roaches. They give you Obama to make you think that something's gonna change. They give you Obama to make you believe that the nigga vote count.
Right.
You see that? There's nobody more deceiving and cunning than the so-called white man. Read that again.
He has put forth his hands against such as be broken at peace with him.
You see that? Go ahead.
He has broken his covenant.
He broke all his covenants. Go ahead.
The words of his mouth
The
were
wo-
smoother than butter.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. He came over here to the North American Indians. He didn't know what the hell was a turkey. He ain't know what a turkey was.